So let's take a minute to explore the Unix operating system so that you can get a little bit familiar with some of the commands you'll be using before you enter into the Unix tutorial. Go ahead and fire up your VirtualBox by hitting Start. And I've already got mine running, so I'm going to switch this to full screen. Again, we're going to be using the terminal program, which we've used before, so it's showing up first. This is called the Unix prompt, which has our location, our username and location for where we are in the file structure. And I can see what files are in my home directory by typing ls, and it gives a listing of files that are in there. So this is a way to access your files and navigate around the directory structure of your computer. If we go to our website, we can fire up the Unix tutorial, which is under tutorials. In the introduction, you can go to Intro to Unix. This is an external tutorial which goes through a number of features of the Unix operating system, from being able to look at files and directories, checking out the path names of where things are located, going into moving and copying files, etc. I'd like you to go ahead and complete tutorials 1 through 6 for now, which is what you'll need to get going with Python. They go pretty quickly and you can just follow along. I just wanted to show you some of the key features before you get started. We can start by figuring out where we are in the computer's directory structure by using the command pwd. That tells me that I'm in the directory home PHYS 2300. If I type ls as I did before, it shows me where what files and directories are in there. One place that I've put some documents that you'll be interested in is in the PHYS 2300 directory. So if I cd to PHYS 2300, and I actually used the tab key when I did that because that is a command line completion that lets you save yourself some keystrokes. But if I hit cd PHYS 2300 and hit return, I can see that there's a directory called book. So I'm going to go into there, and in there's a directory called source, and under there is the directory structure that you can download for the book we'll be using. If I cd into one of those, I see some Python files, and just for fun I'm going to go ahead and open up one of those using a program called idle. And when I do that, it'll pop up a shell which shows the code for a simple Python program. In this case, it's a little converter from centigrade to Fahrenheit. So this is an editor that we'll be using, and that's how you can access that. If you're creating a new file, let's say if I hit Control-C, that'll get me out of that. If you're creating a new file, let's go back to our original directory by typing cd. That takes us back to our home. And I can make a new file by just typing idle test.py, and that opens up a blank document that I can type into. And this allows me to type any Python commands that I might want to, which we'll be getting to in the next tutorial. So what I'd like you to do at this point is go through tutorials 1 through 6 and look at various commands for Unix and familiarize yourself with moving back and forth in the Unix environment.